What is up, guys? I am Skull Ripper, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect. So, where we left off, we woke up from a crazy vision we just had. We destroyed the beacon, but we saved the life of Ashley Williams, if you guys remember. We just threw her out of the way. So, Ashley and Caden were good enough to bring me back here on the ship and get me all fixed up again. So now Captain Anderson, he wants us to go to the Citadel and tell the Citadel about this, about the council. Sorry, he wants us to tell the council about what we just saw. So right now, we're gonna go talk to the crew and see what their opinions are about all this stuff and what's going on. So we'll start with Ashley Williams here.
Hey, Commander. I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Yeah, well, he will be missed.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
Yeah, soldiers do die, but you know what? You earned it. You saved my life.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
So I got medals and all that, so I'm pretty well known. I got the Star of Terra, I guess. So let's ask how she's holding up.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
Yeah, well, you did help, though.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Alright, so I guess she's part of our crew now. So, here's Dr. Chakwas. Let's see what she has to say.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Personal questions. Let's get to know our crew, I guess.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse. And the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Nah, I don't think so. So how about your opinions on Captain Anderson?
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
What about Caden?
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
An L2?
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Alright, well I guess that's it for now.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
So we got a codex here. See, so we got squad. I'm not sure if we got any points. Yes, we do have points. I'm gonna put one more on charm because I just want to fill that up all the way. Pistol. Marksman. Increased pistol damage and accuracy. Reduced chance of overheating. Sweet. We definitely need that. We'll put one in Vanguard. There we go. Alright. Journal. Okay, so we pretty much know what we have to do. We have to go to the Citadel. So we have to go speak to Joker. Codex. Let's see what we can get here. It's just talking about the Citadel and what they're equipped with and blah blah blah. Technology. About amps. Manipulates Mass Effect fields. Blah blah blah. All right, good stuff. We already know. If you guys want me to go over any of this stuff, you know, that I'm just skipping over, just let me know, guys, and I will do so. Just let me know.
The Citadel is an ancient deep space station.
So we know that. Well, probably,
the Citadel is an ancient deep space station, presumably constructed by the Protheans. Since the Prothean extinction, numerous species have come to call the Citadel home. It serves as the political, cultural, and financial capital of the galactic community. To represent their interests, most species maintain embassies on the Presidium, the Citadel's inner ring. The Citadel Tower in the center of the Presidium holds the Citadel Council Chambers. Council affairs often have far-reaching effects on the rest of the galactic community. 5 arms, known as the Wards, extend from the Presidium. Their inner surfaces have been built into cities, populated by millions of inhabitants from across the galaxy. The Citadel is virtually indestructible. If attacked, the station can close its arms to form a solid, impregnable shell. For as long as the station has existed, an enigmatic race called the Keepers has maintained it.
So yeah, there's a little more insight on the Citadel. That's where we're gonna have to go. So pretty much it's like the home front of all the species and where the councils are and all that stuff.
Biotic.
So yeah. All right, let's talk to Caden here.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander. Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
All right, well, you don't want to talk? All right, then, fine. Be that way. There's the crew's quarters and all that. There's Captain Anderson. Let's talk to him, maybe.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
Okay, so no one really wants to talk to me. So let's just go and speak to Joker. At ease, soldier. There's Navigator Presley.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Yes, he will be missed. Alright. Alright, Joker, how you doing?
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Well, it's the truth.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. If they don't stop him, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Yep, indeed. I hate politics as well. So that asshole pretty much blaming everything on fucking us when it wasn't. Typical. Anyway, so here we are on the Citadel. Really beautiful place if you ask me. I love it here.
Sure is peaceful here.
It is indeed.
This place is a little too perfect. They're hiding something.
Begin manual override. Y, X, Y. Alliance Patrol report. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during patrol of the Argos Rogue cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do you want to send in a recon team? Huh. Okay. Alright, so let's, okay, so we have, some squad mates here. They got some points. Put one in barrier, put one in first aid for him. Ashley, we'll put you soldier and assault rifle. Alright, let's check out where we're at in the map. Okay, so we're over here. We're in Udina's office, Volus and Elikor office, so we gotta go all the way to Citadel Tower. That's where we need to go, but we might explore a little bit here, check out what's here. So let's check this room. Something about Volus or something like that.
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations are very serious. I can't just... This is serious. My reputation is at stake. Please greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
You fucking talk really slow. Oh my god.
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Elcor.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Makes sense. Alright.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Alright.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
Exactly, why so cranky? Jesus.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Alright.
Yes, yes. Good day, EarthClan.
So these guys over here talk really slow. And these guys are just little pissed off little fucks. Good to know. What's your story?
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
What's wrong with you?
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel. Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where is she?
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Alright. Creepy little things here. So let's see the journal here. Unusual readings. While in the Citadel, you uncover an Alliance patrol report. One of the patrols mentions some strange activity in the Hydra system of the Argos Row cluster. Go to the Hydra system in the Argos Row cluster and investigate. So that's a little mission we got there. Alright, so we need to go...
The L-Corps are a...
So we just learned about the L-Corps and the Volus, so...
The Citadel. The Council is an